Lakers Nation, what is going on? So the Darren Fox rumors are just continue to heat up, and we also got three teams that are potential, landing spots for Darren Fox. Well, we just got a recent report coming from NBA Central this morning on their Twitter page, and it's according to Sam Amick. So it says that the San Antonio Spurs, the Miami Heat, and the Los Angeles Lakers are the top of the list of teams that are most often discussed as possible landing spots for Darren Fox, with others sure to make a run at him. If when, that's a question. And he's truly on the market. The Orlando Magic, for example, are known to be contemplating or persuade the Houston Rockets, who want to analyze their current core through this season, but could be in the market for another All-Star caliber player like Darren Fox this summer. That's a key word this summer, right? But also, says are also known to be intrigued by the idea of partnering with Fox, who is a Houston native. And it just feels like a lot of these times when teams hold on to certain players, they really don't, get the maximum value for them because they don't trade them around, the trade deadline and the wait till, the summer and stuff like that. But we got some more, reports coming from Bleacher Report. And it says this too, right? It says he's one of the top players rumored to be a trade candidate ahead of the February 6th deadline, and another team is reportedly in the mix to acquire him. So you just never know. Anytime, a team or, a report says that they're contemplating, trading for him, or they're going to wait till, the summer, things can also, change between now and the trade deadline, right? But the Lakers are not done making moves because they just acquired Dorian Finney-Smith like 3.5, 4 days ago. And we got Shake Milton. It was just more of a throw-in. And they did make the Lakers debut the other night against, a tough Cleveland Cavaliers team. But this just creates more flexibility because you got Shake Milton as an add-in. But the Los Angeles Lakers, they know they need some two-way guards and a backup center. But it says, right, the 27-year-old is ranked fifth in the NBA while averaging career highs of 26.8 points per game, along with 5 rebounds, 6.2 assists, and 1.6 steals. He put up one of the best performances of the season so far when he dropped a career high of 60 points on 22 of 35 shooting in overtime loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves on November 15th. So that is actually crazy. And it says, despite Fox's individual brilliance, the Kings have struggled to overcome tumultuous start to the year and rank last in the Pacific Division, same as the Los Angeles Lakers, with a 15-19 record for the season. And also, they fired the head coach Mike Brown, which was last week. Why did I say last year? You know what I meant to say, right? My apology. And it says it replaced by interim coach Doug Christie. Used to play for the team, and I know Darren Fox has a request to trade. Just seems that he's not very happy for them. But it says prior to the 2024 NBA season, Fox turned down a 3-year, $165 million maximum extension from Sacramento because he is, pretty much eligible for a 4-year, $229 million max extension next summer if he's selected to one of the 3 All-NBA teams this season. He'll be eligible for a 5-year. $345 million supermax deal. That is a lot of money, and the Kings' disappointing season could influence the teams to tear things down and rebuild for the future. Trading a player of Fox caliber would undoubtedly require a massive haul in return that could give Sacramento a bevy of assets to help improve the roster. And I'm hearing that the Lakers have 3 first-round picks. They already used 3 second-round picks to go get a player like Dorian Finney-Smith and also a player like Shake Milton. So they got 2 second-round picks left to go get a center, maybe package Gabe Vincent, and second-round picks for a player, or Jonas Valanciunas. Almost had a brain fart, but he's currently playing for the Washington Wizards. And maybe the Lakers can, use a trade to get a Darren Fox, right? And there was a mock trade. I can't remember the source, but it said that the Lakers would be receiving Darren Fox, and the Sacramento Kings would receive Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, Dalton Connect, Cam Reddish, the 2029 first round pick and a 2031 first round pick. So you're giving up two first round picks. And it seems like this is a lot for, Darren Fox. He's an all-star caliber player. He's very clutch. He won clutch player of the year before, but he's a shifty point guard. He's very fast. He's quick. And when he's locked in and engaged, he's not bad defensively. He's very athletic, and he can really hoop. But he's one of the best, closers in the fourth quarter. But I also want to show you the Sacramento Kings, streak, right? Just hold on a second. So they did beat, the Philadelphia 76ers, yesterday, 113 and 107. But I just want to see, like, how many games they won in a row or lost. So they are currently on a 2-game, winning streak after going on, like, a 5 or 6-game, losing streak. So they're turning around a little bit. But Darren Fox, I do want to show you his height and his weight. He is 6'3", weighs about 185 pounds, and he's a little bit undersized. And I know people always want to talk about, this depth. We're going to lose depth, especially if we go all in for Darren Fox. If you actually think about it, in the playoffs, you're probably running at least 7 to 8 guys rotation. You're not running more than that. And when you look at teams like the Boston Celtics, nobody's looking at them as like this deepest team in the league. They just have a very good starting 5. So can you imagine having a Darren Fox in the lineup? And obviously, Austin Reeves will be included in this trade. And man, he's just been in a tear lately ever since, D'Angelo Russell has been traded, but he's been handling more point guard duties. And they'd be getting a young player in Dalton Connect, which he was a 17th overall pick, a draft steal in this year's 2024 NBA draft, which a lot of people really didn't expect the Lakers to land him. But I do digress. Darren Fox is, one of those players that you just want on your team, brings that toughness, that energy, and he's no cone defensively. Also, Gabe Vincent's deal with the oblique injury, and I'm pretty sure he's questionable for tonight's game. He didn't play, the other night, but the Lakers, they need some size. It just shown the last game against the Cleveland Cavaliers, the, physicality, also the versatility and mobility of Jared Allen getting where he wanted in the paint. And obviously, the Lakers win the paint battle 62-52. It's just the offensive rebounds were just, killing us, right? But Anthony Davis, he needs a center to play backup minutes next to him. But do I think, Darren Fox is a shot for the Lakers? Maybe. Do I think it's impossible? No. It's probably not probable because, there's more teams that have assets than the Lakers. I mean, OKC, for example, has the most, draft picks in the NBA. And I know he's not linked to them, but they could literally outbid the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm just putting it out there. Not saying they're going to go get him. Obviously, they already have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But I'm just giving you guys my thoughts and my opinions on how I feel about this. Darren Fox, he's making around like $34 million. And he's making around like $9 million less than, Zach LaVine. You could pretty much kiss away Zach LaVine goodbye ever since the Lakers did include D'Angelo Russell in that trade for Dorian Finney-Smith and obviously Shake Milton. Like I said, he was a throw-in because you're going to have to give up, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, maybe D'Angelo Russell, and some other players. Probably not your first-round picks because there's, reports that the Chicago Bulls just want to get off his contract. But it's going to be very hard to get Zach LaVine, like I said. But Darren Fox, I think it's just one of those things where, we're the Los Angeles Lakers. We're also going to be linked to, star players, and we're just a big market. But most likely, I could see him, being on, the San Antonio Spurs. And you just know the emergence of Victor Wembanyama being an alien and playing like, an all-star player, one of the best defenders in the league. But let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about the support? Do you guys buy it? Do you guys think it's, bullshit? I know Darren Fox hasn't requested a trade, like I said, but it just seems that's the time. And the Lakers, you got LeBron James, who's in year 22. He just turned 40 years of age on December 30th. But I just want to say happy holidays, happy New Year's. But comment down in the comments. What's your opinions? How do you guys feel about the support? Do you guys buy it? Also, subscribe. We're on the road to 3K subs. Really trying to reach my next milestone. And, turn on the notification bell for future Lakers content. But one last thing before I end this video off. De'Aaron Fox is a Clutch client, and his agent is Rich Paul, same as LeBron James, and I'm pretty sure Anthony Davis. So there's always that connection. But like I said, the Sacramento Kings are just going to want that massive haul, and you got to intrigue them. You got to put a really good offer to outbid these other teams. But I know I made a video on him on this channel, I believe like a week ago, but we continue to keep getting more rumors involving, De'Aaron Fox. And the Sacramento Kings really messed this up. They really didn't need another isolation scorer, and I said this before. They didn't need a DeMar DeRozan. I know we needed a player like DeMar DeRozan, and there was some concerns about the fit on the Los Angeles Lakers, but the Lakers don't really have anybody else consistently as a third option next to, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The Sacramento Kings, what they really need is 3-and-D guys, perimeter guys, two-way wings like a Kyle Kuzma. I know they're linked to him. Or even players like Cam Johnson. He's a wing. They could have used Dorian Finney-Smith, but that's just besides the point. Obviously, the Lakers did acquire him, but I am talking too much, and I'm gonna end the video right now. Peace.